What's going on, Paisanos? V here. Coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. You know, with Ancient Guardians, I don't know what's the good card, besides Collector's Rares. I mean, don't get me wrong. Prankatops Collector's Rares, Skullmeister Collector's Rare, Trading Collector's Rares, these are great Collector's Rare. But, like, I don't know in the core set if there's anything good. Like, let me know in the comments down below. Comment question of the day. Honest question from me. What is good in the core set of Ancient Guardians? Let me know in the comments down below. Non-collector's rare, by the way. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment down below. Alright, so we're looking at Skullmeister, seeing it be, I mean, it just got debuted on here. It's 175. The set, I think, comes out today or tomorrow. It doesn't matter. The price of these cards, being the fact that, they, you know, they're still a little bit hyped up, they will cool down, as well as Dynamite Prankatops, which is roughly around, well, $145. That's gonna be coming down as well. The rest of the cards, I really don't know what the how to gauge these values. I do like the artwork of like this card. This card looks really nice. What's it, Lotch Lord or what do you want to call it? They look really nice. I just don't know if they're good. And I'd love to know if you guys let me know, like I said, in the comments down below, if they are good or not. I have zero idea. One thing I want to talk about in today's video is the amount of crazy high value there is in cards that are either A, hard to get, or B, cards that are old. And I think that as we go in this game and as time goes on, weeks become months, become years, become decades, in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, we're going to see these older cards, random older cards. I just grabbed random cards in order to prove my point in this video. The Unlimiteds aren't as valuable yet, but the first editions, their prices are insane. And if we can take that and apply it to like the common ghost market, how we see it today, and how we see first editions are insanely high and unlimiteds are catching up, I think it's inevitable that some of these older cards that are unlimited might have potential chance of increasing in value as well. By the way, guys, I stream on Twitch TV, YGOPaisano. Click down below, check me out. Alright, so we have Spellbook of at Astro Pack 2. This card with a $54 market price recently just got bought out. It's only $120. There's about 2 of them in the market, by the way. And then it's gone. It's Public Power. Then we have Thunder Colossus at OTS Tournament Pack 10 with a $66 market price. That value is $100. Now, to everyone that sold their second and third copy of Colossus off, why'd you do it? You just got rid of a card that's almost doubled in value. But for someone like me, I'm holding my playset. Hopefully you guys are holding yours as well. I don't recommend you guys sell this card off. This card is a huge fan favorite. I think it can't come off the Manus 2-1. If it does, the price then will go even insane than what you're seeing right now. So keep an eye on this card. Brilliant Fusion at one point, not too long ago, was like $26 for this Ultimate Rare. The market price shows the card being roughly around $40, and it currently is at $65. Well, watch this though. 65, next listing 69, and then you see a bunch of $80 listings for Ultimate Rare Brilliant Fusion. Now, I think this is probably the most beautiful looking, colorful Ultimate Rare that we have in the recent OTS sets. And I don't really know as far as if it will ever come up the base. I have no idea. Because I really can't gauge the meta with this card being existing. It's really hard to do that. But I will say, I wish I bought some of those $26. And if you do have some of these cards, Brilliant Fusion, you just made some free money. Then we have Zodiac Whiptail coming out of OTS Tournament Pack 5 with a $58 market price. The value is, well, $76. After that, it's $85. I love Zodiac a lot. Like a lot. I think Zodiac's a great deck core. Do we sell? Honest question. I don't know. I have a place in a Whiptail. Do we sell? Because I like Whiptail a lot. I like Zodiac a lot. I actually recently bought the playmat on here TC Player for like $90. And I have the entire core and I really like it a lot. But $76 for this card? Really though? Is it worth it? I don't know. Let me know if you guys are going to sell or not. Okay, now let's go on to talk about like older cards. I just grabbed random cards. One of the cards is Strike Ninja. Some of you might go, yeah, V, Strike Ninja is used in like gold format. Yeah, it's used in like, what, is it really anti-meta warriors to play this? Or is it like more of like a rogue gold format deck? Nevertheless, this card is to not be where it is currently. Let me show you. Strike Ninja out of Invasion of Chaos with a $6 market price. Unlimited's actually kind of cheap, but if you want a first edition version starts roughly around $29 to $30 a copy. Once again, the unlimited version, about $4. That's insane. We're not even done yet. Watch this. Cyber Laser Dragon out of Shadows of Infinity should not be worth anything. I think we can agree on that. When this card came out of Shadows of Infinity, nobody wanted it. It was a really bad card. Look at Cyber Dragon Laser right now with a $6 market price. Yeah, if you want a first edition version, that's $15. $15. By the way, if you want unlimited, the unlimited is starting to go up in value. It's roughly around $10, and this kind of proves my point of these unlimiteds. The minute we see first edition get bought out, we see unlimiteds follow right behind it, and Cyber Legend Dragon's a phenomenal example of that. It doesn't always have to be ultra rares. We got a card like Raikou, the Light Sworn Hunter, with a $4 market price. If you want a first edition version of this card, it starts at $15. After that one has sold, the value goes to $31 for Raikou. By the way, once again, if you want unlimited, they're still roughly around $6. Up next, we have Psychic Nightmare, Dose Evolution, Old Secret Rare. It saw play in forever ago in an old Psychic deck, and then it just never saw play ever again. Psychic Nightmare, once again, at Dose Evolution, only printing, by the way, with a $350 market price, is roughly around $41 for a Neiman First Edition. Now, once again, if you want unlimited, no big deal, it's roughly around $7. And there's not many on the market of this card. Once again, solo print listing, pretty crazy. Besides Spellbook of Power, Spellbook of Fate is another card that's just going up in value. Once again, the Ultra Rare, not the Ultimate Rare Spellbook of Fate, which there is one, the Ultra Rare Spellbook of Fate at Abyss Rising with a $15 market price. Well, unlimiteds are roughly around $18, and first editions are almost near $19 for this card. For the Ultra Rare, once again, I want to emphasize, there's an Ultra Rare version of the card right here, and if you want to buy an unlimited one, oh, I'm sorry, a near mint unlimited, it's roughly around $26. And if you want a first edition version, that's about $40. Spellbook is just a fan favorite deck, and I really wish Konami just like jumped on that and realized that. And we're like, you know what? Everyone likes Spellbooks. We're gonna do more support for Spellbooks. They kind of did like a Link monster, but you really don't need to make a Link monster for a deck that doesn't really need to put a lot of monsters on board. What I personally would love to see is more, maybe like a more kind of Spellbook cards, that, like a Link 1 would be like a good starter. Not really like a, you know, whatever. Or even, you know, more Spellbook cards, like Spellbook cards in general, like more tarot cards that became Spellbook cards, something like that. I think that would be so cool to see. And let me know what you guys think about that in the comments section down below as well. Return of Mox, an Ultra Rare, Shadow Specters, $6 market price, the value roughly around $7. They're slowly getting cleaned off the market. I feel like the older the set, if it's super rare, ultra rare, definitely secret rare, but definitely super rare, ultra rare now, they're getting cleaned off the market. And it doesn't really matter if there's multiple printings. It means nothing. If this is the highest printing and it's the older card, you could be sure it's more than likely worth money. Make sure to check for first edition, but also keep an eye out for unlimited, as we're now seeing that even the unlimited copies have a ton of money in value in them. So keep an eye on this. Even cards like Skilled White Magician, which saw no play ever. Skilled White Magician had Magician 4th with a $3 market price. The limits are roughly around $4, but a first edition version starting roughly around $9. That's more than double the price point, just all because it has a first edition stamp on it. And some of you guys might go with V, it's older, and older means collector. And to a degree, I'll go, sure, I agree with you on that, to a degree. But there's a point where nobody cares about Skilled White Magician. Skilled White Magician never saw play. It was not a collector's card. It's just an old card. And that's the question that is being asked today from me to you guys is, how many old cards do you have, and do you realize the amount of money do you have in these old cards? I feel like the longer you play this game, or the more you get involved in the older card market, then once cards like Skilled White Magician, which used to be in the dollar binder, I guarantee you, in some of your locals, this is still in the dollar binder, is worth way more than what a lot of people realize it is going for. And the cards you have today, which you pull today, the cards that might not be good, like an Armed Flash Dragon, which I just recently pulled, this card, which is not that much money today, could be a $20, $30, $40 card because it's in an older set. We're seeing that now with cards like Skilled White Magician. We saw Return of Monarchs. We're even seeing it with Sacred Phoenix of Nephiax. Now, this was the box art card. This Ultra Rare Flaming Eternity with an $8 market price. The unlimiteds, once again, are roughly around $7, which is still a lot of money. And you want a first edition version? It's $70 for first edition version. This is one of those cards that I like to look at and go, okay, the unlimiteds are uneven with the first edition, obviously. The unlimiteds will get pulled out to the point where they won't be $68.95, but they'll be like 40s at least. And yeah, no, I think that I think that Sacred Phoenix of Nephiax is definitely one of those cards that you got to keep an eye on. If you have, good for you. Hold the unlimited as well as the first editions, because there's definitely value in this. Looking at Ghosts from the Past, the value of a lot of these cards is starting to go crazy for Ghost Rares. Everything else is tanking, like heavily, fast, super fast. Ghost Rare Dark Magician starts roughly around $970. Blue Eyes Return of Dragon is actually going low. It's roughly around $315. Still a lot of money though. Black Closer Soldier $665. Crystal Wing $300. I'm sorry. Firewall Dragon $180. Like there's still a good amount of money in the Ghost Rares and Ghosts in the Past. Good. They need that. That's their only selling point. The rest of the cards in Ghosts in the Past are just absolutely abhorrent in value. And I still think there's a good amount of cards to invest in. I say every video. I'm not going to say in this one. I keep repeating myself like a broken record. But there's a lot of good value in the set in the singles, but not in sealed Ghosts in the Past. Hopefully you guys didn't get burnt on that one, because that one hurt a lot of people. Fallen Albaz out of Rise of the Duelist with a $16 market price went up to roughly around $20. Now, I'm personally really excited about the Despias. I think this works with Despias. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't like this card. I don't think this card's good with Despias. In fact, Despias are good by themselves. You can play Despia Shaddolls, Despia Invoked, Despia Invoked Shaddolls. There's other Despia variants, but those are the only ones I kind of care about. And if you are looking to play Despias, let me know which one you're looking to play. But I don't like Fallen Albaz in Despias. I'm not a big fan of it. Also, by the time we do get Despias, we'll have the megatins, and more than likely Rise of the Duelist will get reprinted in megatins, which means Fallen Albaz will be in those megatins. And if that's the case, the secret for $20 is a card, if you have, you should sell immediately before that happens. And then we got 10,000 Dragons. This card with a $1,300 market price. Well, there's one over here for $1,400. Then there's another one at PSA 9 for $25. And then there's one at $25 as well. And then a couple of sales, the card starts hitting around $10,000 again. All right. So what do I think about this card? So let me just break down something really important for everybody watching this video real quickly. I am a competitive collector, meaning I like to collect competitive cards. I like to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! If it's an old collector's cards, I'll just throw in a binder. I don't care about it as much. I do have a lot of collectible cards. I've been playing this game since the dinosaurs were out. Like, I've been playing this game since like day one. It's ridiculous. But like, how long I've been involved in Yu-Gi-Oh! But like, I don't like to collect as much as I like to play the game. And the cards that were once good, I'll throw them to the side. That's why I love deck cores. There are those out there who love collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And for them, a card like 10,000 Dragons is a card that just, they want to have for their collection. I will say, this card will one day be worth around $10,000. But is it worth $10,000? No. It's worth that much money because of the scarcity. The problem with that is that the minute it starts getting cleared up, the minute people even watch it in video, they might go, oh, I'll sell it right now. Because the value of this card, the amount of this card pulled, and the value should not equal $10,000. Can it? Eventually, one day we'll be talking about this card being $10,000. It's inevitable. I don't think it's going to be staying there for long. I think it will go back down in value, as we have other cards that are worth so much money. Recently, the United We Stand card for the Remote Duel promo. That one, you know how insanely hard it's going to be to find in the future? There's less of those than there are 10,000 Dragons. And all you gotta do is take a picture of your remote duel setup. Easy mode. Not like everyone did. Even less, while those cards are shipped out, more of want for those cards. So keep an eye on that card. I'm not saying 10,000 Dragons not value. It's definitely gonna be value. But there's cards that are gonna be blowing that card out of value in the future. Anyway, Paisanos, it's your boy V. And you Paisanos have a great day.